Paul Ohl, Lieutenant, been with the division since September 3rd, 1989, 31 and a half years.
What was your favorite assignment?
By far SWAT. SWAT was 9 years. It was my longest assignment of any assignment that I had, so I didn't stay here because I disliked it. It was by far my favorite, and the legacy of the unit just was really special to be part of something that's as great as this place is. Been a great ride over here. I don't, in my career, I don't think there's anything that I do differently. I've had some of the greatest experiences, met some of the greatest people. Kind of dreading leaving it, but if I could do it all again, go through the academy, put a uniform on me, and put me in a cruiser, I'd be fine.
What are you going to miss the most?
Oh, for sure, the officers. Not just the officers that I work with, but just the officers on the street and going out on the barricade and talking to the patrol officers. And
What led you to policing?
when I was a 12-year-old boy, I was going through the woods and there was an abandoned house and I found a safe. And I lived in Mansfield, Ohio, and I went back home, and as a 12-year-old boy, I picked up the telephone, I called the police and told them I found a safe. And a young police officer came out. Just the way the officer dealt with a 12-year-old kid who said he found a safe, and the respect that he showed me, and the seriousness with which he took his job had an impact on me. And, there were other police officers that I came across through my formative years, my junior high, my high school years, my college years, and I always had positive interactions with them, even when I was on the wrong side of it.
A lot of people are going to miss you. You have a fun-loving personality. You do tough missions. You always succeed. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind?
People look at what I did and the way I treated people and knew that there's nothing that I was asking them to do that I wouldn't do myself. I think a lot of times when you get into a supervisory role, we become detached from the officers doing the work, and the officers doing the work are the backbone of the Division of Police, and they make the Division of Police what it is. And it's up to us as sergeants, lieutenants, commanders, deputy chiefs, all the way through the chief, to facilitate the safety of those people, to support those people, and that's what we can do to make the division a better place.
What does retirement hold?
Retirement. I tell a lot of people I'm going to buy a track skid steer loader and become a contractor and just do work, because I do love to operate machinery. Done a lot of equipment operating in my time, so nothing like knocking a big tree down with a piece of equipment or digging a hole.